looks nervous. So, do you have an alibi? Is Otis story? Otis story is going to be something because that's instantly putting Otis into it. She will only tell me on stuff that Otis knows. Because we know stuff from Otis, we should end with that. Right? You used to work at Sunfish Pocket. Think that as the start of it. Go, right, isn't it weird? And just use that as our connection.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
Global question.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, do you know where the tapes are stored? Because I want to know where the tapes are. That didn't get me anywhere. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
I don't believe you.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
Yes,
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Hold on, her ears part of...
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
But she is an actor.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi? Ooh.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
Your mum is a suspect.
You don't know.
Can't place her. Seen a crime. You know, your daughter works for the man. Twice. I'm pretty sure her mum might be involved.
Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Yeah.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Yeah, they know each other.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious.
Yeah.
What was Hitomi doing?
We didn't know what her mum was doing. When did you know Renji was killed? She might not even know.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean, oh sorry, you were with somebody the night before and you don't contact anyone and be like, hey, actually, you know what, I was with the person who died, like, just before they died. I didn't kill them.
Is that something you're supposed to do?
Yes, you're supposed to do it. Oh my god, you're a child.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so
So what?
if I went to the police, I'd be late.
I was your child.
And that would cause everyone a
Buddy.
lot of trouble, you know?
A guy's dead. Something about you being late causing people trouble. Worst.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Yeah, but hold on, but this is not the same thing. Somebody used Renju's phone to contact Mizuki.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
MC isn't what you think.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
Who was the girl?
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m.
And where did you go?
That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions.
No, but you also can't prove anything she said.
However, her story appears almost too organized.
Yeah, exactly. She left the house almost exactly at 5 o'clock. She came back almost exactly at 7 o'clock. At 6:15, she was seen leaving. Is it a 45-minute journey to get home? Is she just... I don't know. Is she insane? I have no clue. I give up with her.
Human memory is ambiguous.
That was weird. So my light turned off. You might have just seen it a second ago. My light turned off. And I came back on. I thought my dad, because my dad's just got home, and I thought he was just trying to contact me, talk to me. No, just a circuit gone. And then he just reset the circuit, and I was just like, I just went straight through because I thought, yeah, it's just him trying to contact me. I didn't think for a second that, the lights gone out. My lights are really bad. And one bulb is blown up already. Ugh. Anyway, back to this.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Just said that. I just said that. Too good. I'm a detective.
That's true.
Am I a suspect?
Yes. Sorry, you're the last person seen with the victim? Of course you're a goddamn suspect.
It's not like that.
You've got no alibi other than you were seen with the victim by somebody who wants to help you, and you're an internet idol, so you're a natural actor. Am I walking the entire time?
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
How?
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
I've seen teenage girls do worse.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Doesn't mean she can't have help.
No, it's still possible. You see.
Oh, what? Oh, we got stuff like this.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
I love that we've actually got actual detective work to do.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even
body
if
system
she used her entire body weight.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
I so love the fact that we're putting
Ingenuity?
Ray over here. Approximately 160 pounds.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels from muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
She could have lifted him because he was shitting himself.
This means that it is highly likely Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe, hanging from a beam on the ceiling, but he was found over the wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
And just
The
check this
oil
one.
drum inside, the type that has a lid you can open, empty. It weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Do we show that?
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and
I
connected to
love
the
this
hook in his jaw.
detective style. This is so good.
Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
Yep.
But there is one more thing.
Boss, you're not making this easy for me.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Yes.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Oil drum.
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
Yeah.
How?
Because he shat himself. Move the corpse will be in Nordrum. Oh. No. Oil drum. Uncle moved. Oh. How did Iris move the corpse? I like that it doesn't just throw me off, instantly. The method? Oh, I've got to prove that the watch was in there. Sorry, I get it now.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
I don't do protocol. I don't do it by the book. I'm going off. I'm going off book. I'm renegade. That's it. I'm the boss now, bitch. Sorry, that's not me.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it!
Right, yeah, tell that to the judge.
You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Yes.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
You! Shut up. Elevator report.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
From when I picked you up the other day.
Only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
Excuse me, it is because I had to carry you the other day.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator. Boom. What? We need 3. Renju's rate. And we need... Right, the oil drum?
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor?
See, I love being able to solve crimes instantly.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once. At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
We have you and the time and place.
Dante, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
That's
There are
strange.
several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
I'm looking at it. I didn't even pay attention. I just clicked.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Iris, you're in the shit here, love.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Yeah, we're gonna jump in her mind. We're gonna find it out.